listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Welcome back to I Am Refocused Radio. We are here once again, and today we have another amazing show. We have a special guest, the one and only Scott Jennings. He is one of the most recognizable conservative voices on CNN and the author of the new book, A Revolution of Common Sense. His book breaks down the strategies and personalities and the moments that shaped Trump's return to the White House. I know you're pressed for time. Man, thank you for your time today. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I appreciate this conversation. Honored to do it.
Yes, sir. Kind of take us behind the scenes. You had a lot of time to talk and have conversations with people like President Trump, Mark Rubio, and Elon Musk, and others behind the scenes. What was that like in writing this book?
Well, it was eye-opening, honestly, and one of my big takeaways is that the nerve center of our government is the Oval Office, right behind the Resolute desk. Love it or hate it, Donald Trump is running the country. I think during the Biden years, well, there's some questions about who was running the country, but right now there is no real question. Trump is firmly in command, and the team that he picked matches his management style. I think it's a key difference between this term and his first one, but the people he picked, from Rubio to Scott Bessent to the rest of the cabinet, his senior White House staff, I think they are perfect choices to match the kind of leader that he is, and that has enabled them to move really, really quickly and put a lot of issues and a lot of balls in the air in the first 10 months of the administration.
Looking through the lens of media, what do you believe is the responsibility of media, and how often do we fail at covering fast-moving political decisions?
Well, I think the responsibility of media is first and foremost to tell us the truth. And sometimes I feel like that media is more interested in creating narratives. That's a failure. Like, I don't want your narrative. I can form my own opinion. I just need to know what's going on. But I think in the era of Trump, media has become largely adversarial, and they're dedicated to narratives about Trump that they want to use to move the political needle, when I really just need journalists and media outlets to tell me what's going on. I'll form my own opinion, and I think that's why they've fallen out of favor, frankly, with a lot of the American people. So there's a way back, and the way back is to simply stop being political activists and start being journalists again. That's what the market, I feel like that's what the market is asking for. They just haven't quite caught up with it. I also think political media, I think debates are good. One of the things I do on CNN is debate, and I think people want to hear healthy debates between good faith debaters. We're doing it at the 10 o'clock show on CNN every night. I see the only show like it on TV, and everywhere I go, people tell me how much they like the debate. So I think good journalism combined with good, healthy debates from people that have good experience and are operating in good faith, that'd be a good start for the media to regain trust of the American people.
Another quick question for you, Scott, is we know that headlines, they change pretty fast. What do you believe Americans should be paying closer attention to right now?
Well, I think energy, honestly, energy, how do we come in contact with energy? Gas prices, they're pretty low right now. Your home energy prices, in some places, they're quite high. But our macro energy policy will determine whether we defeat China in the race to control artificial intelligence in this world. We are not currently producing enough energy. We have to make more energy that powers the data centers, that powers the AI race. And so, to me, it's going to be a defining legacy of Trump. Do we get our national energy production to a place where we can beat the Chinese in control of AI? And if we can do it, it'll be great for our country. But to me, that's a great question that hangs in the balance. Who's going to control AI? I think we're the leader right now, but China is right there. And I don't think we want the world under a regime of China controlling AI and all the havoc they could wreak on us and everybody else.
Once again, been talking to Scott Jennings. Make sure you get a copy of his book. He is the author of A Revolution of Common Sense. Like always, I want to say thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for the conversation.